This is Darren. I'm Sam. Cayenne, the screaming baby's back there.
What's up, everybody?
I feel really stupid doing this, I'm gonna be honest.
That's just how it's gonna be. This is our first attempt at making a video, and we live in Hawaii right now. We have a 4-month-old girl. Her name is Cayenne. If you can hear us, that's Sam. I'm Darren, and that's Cayenne.
All right, we are on our way to doing our registration.
Sam feels really awkward doing videos, which I don't get because she makes selfies and she's always on Instagram.
I just can't look at the camera.
Today is the DMV day. We just got back from Christmas time. Cayenne's super excited to be back, and car registration. Gotta get our safety.
Okay, look at how
You have to turn the camera around. Just
look at how close that car is. I think that's super unsafe. You need at least a car length of distance in case you get hit in the behind.
The behind. Boy, this is gonna be fun. Sam does, for some reason, when there's a camera on her, she does not know how to talk.
Well, what
Form
would you call it?
Sentences and.
What would you call it?
What are you talking about? I'm driving fine.
What? No, but what do you call the the back of a car?
The fender.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you're gonna get a lot of wacky videos and just a day-to-day life. We're called the Quinsats.
Okay.
Cayenne seems super stoked. You guys are probably gonna check her out, but it's actually nappy time for her.
Yeah. All right, so we're just driving. We'll check back in a little bit.
Check back in.
I don't. Okay, so the sun lighting is really bad right now. We are checking back in. He gave me a lot of shit for
I
saying
think it's
check
your
back in.
phone filter's probably, or camera's probably dirty.
What was that? Oh, maybe he was right. Huh. It looks so clear now. So we had planned on doing the safety check at, I don't even know, his place. But it was super busy. So now we're heading actually over to Shell. I checked my guys and he's off until Friday.
Sure. She's friends with him at the gas station.
Actually it's not. It's Tire Warehouse.
My guys.
It's Tire Warehouse and I'm actually very close with them. They've replaced all of my tires. So yeah, so right now we're heading to Shell. I think Cayenne's finally asleep. I don't really know. Can you go back there? Nope. I heard the book crinkle.
That's her favorite new toy, by the way. It's it's like a little colorful pseudo book. It just has figures.
What the hell is a pseudo book?
There's no letters on there. It's not a book. It's more like they got
Pictures.
images and it's
Oh.
crinkly.
Nah, I didn't know what that was called. Yeah, I got it at like Ross for like $2. I was super stoked. I was like going in there for a book for a friend and came across it. Was like, oh, should I buy this without Darren's permission? Yep.
Just
okay.
give her a paper bag. I don't know why. Just give her a paper bag.
She likes it though, and I'm super
No, it's a cool
stoked.
toy. It keeps her occupied, and she gets frustrated though. Like she thinks she can either rip the book or maybe there's like a present in there.
It has a squeaky toy in it too. I really like that part.
She's
even though
starting to
she
make these new
hasn't
noises
found it.
now. It's not crying. It's more like grunting animal noises. So it's cute.
Oh yeah, so cute at 3 a.m. Yeah, she kept me up last night. She passed out super early, and then about
People expecting new kids. Kids need their naps, so it's super important. Otherwise, they have a hard time going to bed at night, and they can be fussy and yeah, it's a learning experience for us too. But need the naps in.
Yeah, definitely a nap. She didn't take one at all yesterday, and she's 4 months old, so she definitely still needs her naps. Apparently she's 4 months going on 10 years at this point because she doesn't think she needs a nap. But she ended up passing out
Like most kids.
at like 5 or 6 p.m. and stayed asleep until 3 in the morning, which is usually okay because that's usually the time she wakes up. But then she wouldn't go back to bed. So I was up until like 5 or 6 in the morning with her, and I was exhausted because I had only gone to bed at like midnight.
Mama decided to stay up late.
I was watching a good movie. What was it called again?
What did we watch last night?
Yeah. The one with the mind thing.
So Sam's idea of watching a movie is working on her phone 75% of the time, and then maybe glancing up to check in of what's going on.
Okay, no. So
Inception.
I literally.
It was one of my favorite movies, Inception. I've seen it many times, but it was on Netflix, and that movie's great. The movie's super good. So.
Okay, but the thing is I literally work. It's not like I'm just on social media or whatever. I'm a travel agent.
Well, we don't have to watch the movie. I just put something on. Maybe you might want to watch. But
I was watching it though.
every time there's a movie on that I pick, you're always on your phone.
But I was watching it. That's the thing.
You missed a lot because especially those type of movies, Christopher Nolan. You know, you have to follow the movie, otherwise you miss plot holes and what's going on sometimes. And whenever there's only guns and shooting and people killing each other, Sam's like, "Oh yeah, I like this part." Oh, back to the phone.
Well, it was a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, so a little about us too. We live keto carnivore. I think that's an important thing.
Did you explain where we're from?
Yeah, you did earlier. We live in Maui. He's a beach lifeguard. I'm a travel agent / stay-at-home mom. And then I also work. I'm starting a new job as a nanny. I've been a nanny for probably about 6 years now, on and off. I used to work as a server before I had our daughter. So one important thing, like I was saying before, he told me to tell you guys we're from Maui, is that we are a keto carnivore family. We plan on having cayenne on the carnivore diet. I have done a lot of research towards that.
It's not really strict.
Yeah.
Mainly clean eating, you know, working out, and I mean, we live in Hawaii, so the weather's really nice. It's a really safe place to raise kids. So
It's like 82 degrees right now. And what's the month?
Cayenne agrees, by the way.
It's January. So it's January at 82 degrees. Super beautiful, super sunny. We live in Kahului, which is like town.
There, you see? Animals back there. The animals.
So yeah, so we live keto carnivore, pretty clean eating.
Where should I go? We're at the
Just go
spot
right there.
now, so.
Yeah. I don't know where you go. I think you're supposed to go over there, because that's where the under thingy is. Because this is where this Shell gas station is super Maui style, all condensed into one thing.
I don't know if people understand what that means.
Okay, so I don't know how to explain it. Maui's
It's
small.
just a regular gas station that has like most gas stations.
Well, it's
they have a
3 in
safety
1.
check.
I have never.
They have a recycling center. It's just a gas station. It's nothing crazy, but
I think this is pretty amazing because yeah. So I think it's pretty amazing. I know he probably doesn't.
it's like a normal gas station.
Oh shit! There is a wait. She told me there wasn't a wait. Well, at least
Should have waited at the other spot.
Well, at least we're closer to home.
Can you go inside and check? Yes, I'm gonna go. Gotta deal with the monster.
Okay, so I love people that do that. They think they're cool because they rev their engine. Okay, let's go check on her. I hate my car. I don't even know how well this light is hitting me. Say hi, Cayenne. So we are part of a couple. She reps for a couple companies. Hi. She reps for Sabrina's Bows, and then she also does SD by AD. And then she is a brand fan for CB Boutique, and this is CB Boutique's bow. I'm in love with their bows. This one is called, I think it's the Frozen, or it's the Elsa one. So yeah, so this is Cayenne. This is her little book. Has a little teether on it. Hi, baby. She's always fine right when I'm next to her. For some reason, as soon as I leave her eyesight, she's not so stoked. Here you go, Monks. Yes, she has a passy. Say hi. Say hi, baby. Yeah, she's 4 months, so she has a big personality for, I think, for 4 months. But overall, like, it's still a 4-month-old. So yeah. I'm not really sure what else about us you guys should know. Darren is a beach lifeguard. He's 40. I'm 21, and Cayenne's 4 months.
Small world. Small
What?
Maui. So the lady in there, that main clerk, I guess I went to church with her at school.
Oh, fun.
But no, I didn't recognize her. I felt bad, but that was so long ago. It was like 12, 13, 14. Jesus.
And that's actually perfect timing, because I was just telling them our ages. So that was like 30 years ago, and this chick remembers him. That's kind of funny.
It must be good looking.
I'm just gonna let that comment slide.
Where do you think I got her good looks from?
Me. See, she agrees.
So she told us to just sit here, wait, and get my registration in.
Does that mean she's gonna hook us up and get us in through quicker?
We signed up. I don't know. We just gotta wait.
Hey guys, so
It's a little windy.
yeah, we're currently waiting for our safety to get checked. Apparently they make us get out of the car.
Okay, guys, they drive in the garage, check whatever needs to be checked. So some safeties, you just have to drive up, do blinkers, give them your registration, ID cards, whatever. But this is right down the road from where we live, so it's simple.
That way.
Hey, there's the baby. You guys get to see the baby. Say hi, Cayenne. Hi. She's like looking at me. Hi. She's got her bows. Mommy always likes to put her in this. Nice dresses and stuff. I just like
So
to
she
put
can blow
onesies.
them out on
I just like to have
everyone.
onesies. Simple onesies, easy. She always drools. She's teething. So drool and milk everywhere.
The other day it was super funny. He was wearing a white shirt, and she was wearing a yellow onesie, and he hadn't realized that she pooped, and basically it exploded everywhere and came out the sides of her diaper, and he lifted her up, and as he was going to change her diaper, he put her down and looks down on his white shirt and is just like, crap.
Parenthood, you're gonna get poop on you all the time.
Yeah, one of our friends, I like on Instagram, I saw his, like, is it his wife or like girlfriend?
Maybe fiance, but it was one of my ex-coworkers. They just had a baby boy.
Yeah, and he's a month old, and he completely blew out on the mom everywhere, like all over her pants, her arm. It was so funny. Well, for me, and I'm sure the after effect, because she poops a lot on Darren, but never on me. I think our safety check is done, actually. I'm not 100% sure. I could totally be wrong. Or, oh, he's just backing up. Never mind. I think he was checking other things. So, yeah. So, we're still waiting, I guess. I don't really know.
See, after this, because it was both expired, you know, we were gone. We forgot to renew it. We have to get a temporary safety, go to the DMV, get the registration, and hopefully you don't have to come back to get the real safety. So.
Is that a thing?
Well, if you let things expire, you know.
I don't usually do this type of stuff. I leave it up to him. He changes my oil and everything. We got this car at Honda, so even though it's a Ford,
got it at a pretty good price.
Yeah. So basically, we paid a chunk of money for them to change my oil. So I get my oil changed through them. I just drop it off. But yeah. So we're just waiting now. Nothing fun.
Check him later, right?
I think Darren hates me. So after I forced him to go over to Shell because I didn't want to wait at the other station,
which was probably maybe a 5-10 minute wait.
It looks like a long wait, but I didn't realize how fast safety checks were. But another lady, to be fair though, another lady did leave like before us, so I was kind of like, oh, this must have been a long wait. Well, so we went to Shell, and they said we had some problems with our car, even
it was just an
emergency brake.
Emergency brake, which like most people don't even use. You just put it in park and it doesn't go anywhere. But anyway.
So now
we gotta head back to this original spot, my OG spot. I've always taken my safety there. Car to get safety there, no problems.
So now I feel like a wounded puppy because he's
2:15. Anyway. Like I said, this is a DMV kind of day.
Yeah, it's super long. Like, we've just been running around for my car for a while now. And he has to do it because it's his name on the car. So they won't let me do it. Okay, yeah, so now we're going to go back to that.
Just delays,
delays. Yeah. And then DMV. But maybe we'll check back later tonight because I'm sure you guys don't want to hear all about our DMV day. We'll maybe show you guys what we eat. That sounds like fun. Food, my favorite thing.
I'm getting hungry. All I had was my protein shake.
Yeah, I had, so for breakfast I had, probably about a cup and a half of ground turkey with taco seasoning. And then I really like the egg bites from Costco. Like, Costco is our go-to place, because we eat just so much meat every week. That it so we go to Costco so much because we eat so much meat per week, so we go through it super easily. Yeah, this lady is going super slow. She doesn't know how to drive. She's like in my other lane too. It's like, what's going on? Oh, it's like an old man that's like 90 years old. So yeah, so we go to Costco a lot, so there's these egg bites. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen them. It's bacon and cheese. There's not too much added stuff. There's like 300 calories for 2, and I think 1 net carb. So I eat a bunch of that turkey. Then there's this Asiago cheese dip that I really love. I think it's called Blue Moose or something.
Did you bring my drink?
What blue? Yeah. And I had that.
You're gonna have to show them this.
Yeah, I'll show you guys later. But I had that for breakfast. And then I had like probably what's a 1/3 pounder? What is that called? Just like 1/3 pound of meat, hamburger meat. And that's what I had for like breakfast, lunch. But what time is it? Like, what time?
It's 2:20 right now.
Sorry, my car like alarm doesn't, or my car watch doesn't work. So yeah, so I'm getting hungry now too. Again, I breastfeed, so I eat like a shark. Alright guys, we will show you our food later. Bye. Alright guys, I want to show you a little bit of the ocean. This is our way over to the safety. I thought you guys would appreciate the view. It's super choppy, like we said earlier, super windy. So it's not very surprising that you see all these white caps, just because the wind helps make waves, I guess. So yeah, that was in Kahului Harbor. The harbor was like over on that side. What's this one called again? Not Domino's. What's that? What beach is that? Or what like water would you consider that?
It's still like.
Is it still Kahului Harbor?
No, it's more like Papakalo area.
Yeah. So.
We'll explain all these terms and places and.
Anyways, yeah, I just want to show you guys the water. Alright. I am currently doing the potty dance. She's sipping. Hey guys, so we are finally back home. It is, what time?
Basically, it was all
6
day.
o'clock.
Sam had to go to the hospital because of some insurance thing that they were charging us for the rooms when she was recovering in the recovery room from Cayenne, and so there was some sort of confusion.
And yeah, they tried saying that I was uninsured, and I had gone back in like when I was 2 months postpartum, to double check to make sure everything was squared away. They told me everything was. Then I got a bill that.
Anyway,
Yeah.
there was just some sort of miscommunication. Had to wait there for another hour. This whole day was just basically running around trying to get the DMV safety check. We had to get a temporary safety, take that to the DMV, wait in line, get a ticket, wait for your number to be called, and then I had to go back, pay off the registration, then go back and actually get the
I think they know how
sticker.
it works.
Some people might not know, but when you get things expired, it would have been easy if we would
Had
have renewed.
remembered.
I could have just done it online, no problem, which is what I normally do. But people sometimes are they're very on it. So
Okay, to be fair, it was November, and I just think that
it was
the
2
holidays,
months, 3 months.
the holidays got away from us.
Mainly you.
And you know what? The car is under his name, so he should have received a piece of mail saying that his registration had gone out.
That was another thing too. When you renew things, you have to actually change over your address. Most people already know this, but you have to take another ticket, go to a different counter, and so that just made the waiting list longer. So.
Yeah, so it was a really long day. Cayenne was getting super fussy towards the end. She was like a great little trooper.
She's just a baby. She's doing baby stuff. You gotta feed her. Feed her, change her diaper.
Yeah, so we got
Make sure
home.
she gets naps. That's it.
Basically did all that. Today too was a big milestone. We actually started feeding her bone broth. Some people say that she's not old enough. Other people say she is. I think at this point, because bone broth is not a very heavy food, she's okay to be drinking it. We just give her a little bit in a bottle. The reason being we're doing this is because she eats a lot of milk. She can eat like 12 to 14 ounces within 2 hours.
Well, she's at that point where she needs to be introduced some food nowadays because she just burns it up.
Yeah, like.
By the way, I'm eating because I haven't eaten anything. You don't have to show it to me. You can just.
He's eating steak.
My diet is steak, eggs mainly.
Yeah.
Any type of meat, organ meats. But anyway, I normally don't wait this long just because today was so hectic driving around. So.
He did have some chicharrones and.
That's not a meal.
And
This
some
is
jerky.
Basically, this is pretty long for me to wait. I usually eat
At
least 2 or
1.
3 times a day.
Yeah.
12 o'clock, I break my fast. We'll explain all this later on. Just
When
kind
it's
of
not
like
such
what
a
my
hectic
diet,
day.
what I go through, and then Sam can give you, what she does. So,
Yeah, my food, I'm different than him. I still have a sweet tooth. I've noticed that it's a lot harder since giving birth to give up my sweets. So I eat like a lot of Atkins sweets, and I'm a keto baker, and so I like to bake a lot of keto baked goods that I end up eating all of.
anyway, we just wanted to update you guys, and
It took
this is sort
forever.
of like the end of our day. So
Right now we're watching.
I got my eggs. The baby's finally fed.
She's kind of
For
asleep.
now, she didn't really get her nap, so she's gonna be real fussy tonight. And yeah, we're just winding down. Checking with you guys later.
Tomorrow. Bye.